Morning people, it is Monday. That means it's a what sold video. In the back I've got all the parcels ready to drop off. So yeah, there's a pretty heavy one in the back. Literally it is almost 30 kg. But what could it be? It's a big one. Literally it's my biggest sale of the week. But we're going to drop these off. I need to get some more bubble wrap. But first I need to get a Greg's because I need a coffee. So back home, I just want to show you the amount of bubble wrap I've just picked up. Look at that, literally takes the whole of the car up. I actually bought this as well. I probably could get this for free somewhere, but sometimes it's awkward. So yeah, this is just like for packing, stuff like that. I was going to get some more cardboard. Yeah. This is what I like to say. This is my carport. I don't have a garage. I really want to get this converted into a garage or something, just so it covers all the mess. Because, you know, look at it. Yeah, and also it'll do a bit of the damp. But yeah, this is a big lot of. Literally, it's as high as me almost. Yeah, crazy amount. I've actually got through one of these this week. Last week I got through another one, so I need it. I need to sort of like stop using so much bubble wrap. I like to wrap things so good that I know it's not going to come back broke, just because I can't be doing with the aggro, so I just bubble wrap it to death. But we're gonna go upstairs now into my room and talk about what's sold over the weekend. Not been very busy, but I have actually had some really big sales. So yeah, gonna make myself a drink and then join you in the room. Hey, you happy? Hey? Yes you are. Yes you are. Hey? You're a good girl, aren't you? Doing? What are you doing? Eh? What, you want to go in there? Okay then. I don't know why I talk to her, she's completely deaf. Sit. There you go. We're back in the bedroom and I still haven't gone through. I could find hundreds of pounds in there. It's full of turtle stuff. Could be some old stuff in there. Still got all this to list. And obviously the car boot stuff is still there. If you haven't gone and watched that video, it was on yesterday. Oh, look what I picked up from a car boot. Can't believe it. Absolutely awesome buy. So then I got myself a cup of tea, and as it's coming to Christmas, I thought I might as well get the Christmas cup out and yeah, start preparing for Christmas. As we are in Q4, this is the busiest time for resellers. Well, for anybody really. And yeah, if you haven't got much stock, get it in, because trust me, if you're not making money in this part of the year, yeah, there's something wrong and you need to sort your reselling, like stock out or whatever. But today we're going to go through my sales. I have had a quiet weekend, to be fair. Not many sales. I think there's only about 13, literally 13. It's been quiet. And that's what happens. Sometimes it's going to come in periods now. We're going to get busy days and we're going to get quiet days. Pay days are going to be extremely busy for us because obviously Christmas, people are going to be preparing for Christmas and doing all that stuff. But just because you don't sell much, it doesn't matter. It's all about how much you've made. And that's the whole point of what we do. It doesn't make any difference if we sell 2 or 3. If they're good sales, then that's all that matters, doesn't it? You know, doesn't mean just because you sold a lot of items doesn't mean you've made a lot of money. So yeah, 13, quite a few on Vinted, and obviously the rest on eBay. So we're just going to go through them. I'm going to beat around the bush. First of all, I sold a Wombles plush. It was free. I can't remember why it's free. I think it was in a big bundle. It just works out as free. But I sold that for $12.99, so pure profit. Then we sold some Adidas Predators, 18.3 FGs. The thing is, because the kids are going back to school, parents are buying, obviously, football, boots, trainers, so on and so on. So I sold them for $19.99. So in the end of the day, it worked out good. I paid a fiver for them at a car boot, I think, ages ago. Now on to one of the good sales, and I've had this for literally 6 months. I bought it at Stafford Car Boots when the car boots was opening up, and it was chucking it down the rain. You might remember the video. I don't know even if I got it on footage or anything. I was walking back to the car, well, running back to the car. There's this man and woman with everything underneath the table because it was getting soaked, and I saw this like looked like some sort of like train sticking out. Found out it was a load of vintage Playmobil stuff from the early 90s, a monorail, which are vintage and very expensive to buy. I have split it all up. I was thinking about selling it all as one, but I thought I'm going to split it all up and sell it as parts because I'll make more money. I've already sold some parts in the week, so yeah, it's made me loads of money already. I think it cost me 12 quid for all of it. So the fees have all gone off that. One of the other ones, I think I sold the 2 trains because it didn't have the connector to make it move. That's the only thing that was missing. So everything else was there. Yeah, so I sold the trains for about 25 quid. I've sold some track for about 30 quid or 25 quid. And now I've sold the charger. So with this, it was the charging block, the actual battery to make the train go. Sold this for $35.99, and it cost me nothing because obviously I took out the cost out of one of the other things I sold. Absolutely amazing sale. I still got some bits left, so I think like the radio control actual thing that makes it move, and I've got some straights, or I've got some bends. I don't know, I might have not done, and I got some like crossing thing, but that's worth nothing because lots of bits are missing. But yeah, from 12 quid I've probably made about 100 quid off it so far. So absolutely smashed it. A little sale which I picked up recently from the car boot on Wednesday, I think, was a big box of Transformers. Comes with a couple of CDs, I think, and a little mini Transformer. Picked them all up for 10 quid. So they owe me about £1.50, just under £1.50 each. I've sold one for £8.99. Not major profits, but I only have to sell one more, and then I will be in profit. So yeah, not too good in profits, but like I said, I think I've got about 8 of them. So I need to sell one more, and then the other 6 are going to be pure profit. You might have seen this yesterday in the video when I was going around the car boot. I sold some Nibi Gore-Tex boots. Sold them for £24, paid £3. Like I keep on telling you all the time, Bop It sell. I literally picked up a Bop It. I didn't list it for a couple of days. This is on my challenge, which is going to be out tomorrow. So thank God we have got some money to spend as well. I sold this on eBay for $14.99 and I paid 4 quid. Bit higher price than I usually like paying for these, and usually I can get them for a quid, maybe 2 quid. But I just bought it because it was for the challenge and I knew it would sell very quickly, and that's why I bought it. So if you do see any sort of Bop Its, pick them up. The ones with the twist, pull, flick ones, they're the ones that sell more. The little ones, the tiny little ones, don't really sell for much, so don't bother with them. I sold the Toy Story Rex, literally put it on, sold it. I think I sold it while I was doing a live. Paid £5 for this, sold it for 13. Next, I sold a Ted Baker bag. Nothing in it. It was just a brand new Ted Baker bag for your toiletries and all that lot. Picked it up for a quid, sold it for £5. A nice sale now, which was some Hush Puppy sandals. Picked these up for 2 quid, sold them for 18. So a nice chunky profit there. Sold a box set of DVDs, the Band of Brothers, the tin version. Picked them up for a quid, sold them for $11.99. Also, I sold a Jellycat Fox. Don't know its name. It's just a fox. It's a pull one for babies. It rattles. I think I picked this up for £1. I can't actually find it, but I know I wouldn't have paid much more for it because I would have checked out the prices. And I sold it for £5. And then finally, this is actually on eBay because I've just literally sold this, so I added it to it. I sold the talking cookie jar, the cop. So I picked this up from the auction when I picked up all the plushes and all that lot. I think I listed it on my 24-hour live. I think I did. It cost me, because I've obviously divided everything down into how much things were. It cost me £2.94 and I sold it for £29.99. But I suppose you want to know what sold for £175. Well, it's something from the auctions, and if you don't go to the auctions, you need to start going, because this bundle of stuff, I've literally made a load of money. This was in the bundle where I bought this. I bought this separate though. I bought the two radios, the big boom box, which I sold for £85, and I sold the Hacker radio for £40. So yeah, I think I basically paid about 65 quid for all of this stuff, and of course I've sold them. But this one is the big one. This one is the thing I wanted. I checked out the prices of what they sell for, and they all sell for around about £140. But my one is a bit bigger than theirs. That's what she said. But yeah, I've sold it, and I made £175 from the vintage weighing scales. They are vertical vintage weighing scales for like your groceries, your sweets, the fruit and veg. Yeah, and it was absolutely beautiful. When I saw it in the auction, I said, I like that. I'm going to buy that. See how much it sells on eBay. All of them was selling for £140, £440, £140, £140. So there was so many. And I was thinking, well, this one's bigger than theirs, so I could get a bit more. I put it on auction for 7 days. No one bought it. Put it on for 175. Somebody just bought it out straight, literally about 2 or 3 days after the auction. Don't know why, but yeah, £175. I paid £41 at the auction, you know, with fees. So I think I paid about £35, £36, but obviously the fees. So I paid £41 and I got £175. It literally weighed 28 kg, and that is 2 kg under the maximum weight for parcels. So I just scraped through. It was heavy. It was awkward. Packed it last night, bubble wrapped it to hell, and yeah, it's now gone. So don't know what they're going to be using it for, but hopefully they enjoy it. Beautiful thing. And yeah, if I see any more, I'm going to be buying them, because scales, vintage scales, do sell. And yeah, that was it. I haven't really worked out how much I have actually earned over the weekend, but I just quickly did it in my head with the piece of paper, and it's around about £385 in sales. Obviously, some of them are Vinted, but that's not pure profit, but still not bad for what, 3 days work, and not many sales. So it just shows you don't have to sell a lot to make a lot. I've done quite well again this week, and yeah, it's just going higher and higher and higher. I actually looked at my yearly total of sales on eBay last night to see if I'm anywhere near what I did last year. I am above what I am by about 30 or 40% in sales. So I should hit over 30k in sales again this year. I think I'm about 26. I'm about £4,000 away from sales. So we've got like what, 3.5 months left until we end the year. So hopefully I can get over 30k again. That'll be brilliant. As long as I'm making more money, or making the same amount of money, that's really good. But yeah, it's going good. It's going good. You know me. You know my channel. You know, I wouldn't say I am the most hard-working of people, and that's how I always will be. I mean, if I want to make a lot of money, I will literally I could do it. I could put all this stuff on, list it all, and make loads more money, which I am listing, so it's not like I'm not listing, but I just buy a lot of stock. And I say to people, don't judge somebody by the mess that they own, because a lot of people go, oh, it's only money when you sold, and that is true. Yes, it is only money when it's sold, but it's potential money waiting, which is better than having nothing there. I know I can go now and go, oh, that sells for 70 quid. I'll have that. Oh, that's another 50 quid. I'll put that on. That's another 70 quid. I'll have that. Oh, there's 120 quid. I'll put that on. And then I can buy, oh, that's a quick seller. I might only get 20 quid, but I can put that on. Oh, look at all them toys I've got. Let's put all them all on now. So I've got like sort of Aladdin's cave of treasures where I can just put on as much stuff as I want. And some people don't. Some people like buy and then put it on, and then they only have little bits. That's how they work, and they sell it quickly because they sell it cheaply, and that's good. But I try and get as much money as possible as I can, for at least the first 2 months, and then I will like reduce it, just to get rid of. But yeah, I'm doing well. No matter what people say, and I'm gonna be doing a video. It's gonna be a sit down talk with me, just talking about things like obviously business and like YouTube, and over the last few weeks, what you've seen, the amount of abuse and everything I've had, just trying to help people, just trying to, you know, put the point across, which, you know, other people maybe don't want to because they don't want to have the hassle. I'm going to be doing a sit down talk because I feel like it needs to be done. I'm not going into anybody's, you know, talking about people or saying that. It's just about like business in general, like YouTube, and how things are and how it works and how it needs to sort of like, you need to realize what you're doing and saying and how to deal with things. And, you know, as a seller, as a reseller, as just a general part-time, full-time, you know, self-employed YouTuber, you know, whatever you do, it needs to be it's going to be discussed in a video. I don't know when, probably this week sometime. So that was my sales for over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow we'll be doing the weekly challenge of the charity shops. Hopefully I can sell some more things today, just so I got a bit more money. But yeah, if not, it's going to be, I don't know, I think it's going to be about 30 quid so far, because I picked up some nice things last week, but obviously they're expensive. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow with that video.